we begin with the breaking news on the fight against COVID-19. Health Canada has just approved the bivalent vaccine from Pfizer. As you know, Moderna's bivalent shot was approved last month. Now, a short time ago in Ottawa, Health Canada's chief advisor outlined what protection this new Pfizer shot can offer.
Preclinical data obtained from the animal studies showed that a booster dose of the BA.4 BA.5 bivalent vaccine triggered a strong immune response against Omicron subvariants BA.1, BA.2, BA.4, and BA.5, as well as the original strain of the virus. As part of our review, Health Canada also considered data on the safety and effectiveness of the original Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, which has been safely administered to millions of people in Canada and around the world. The vaccine safety profile is expected to be comparable to that of the original COVID-19 vaccines, for which a large amount of data is available. It's worth noting as well that in the U.S., nearly 5 million doses of this new Pfizer-BioNTech bivalent vaccine have already been administered, and no new safety signals have emerged.
And the CBC's Mike Crawley is working with our health unit. He joins us live in Toronto. So, Mike, what does the approval of this new booster mean for those who are looking to get another shot?
So, Arthi, what it means is that you can go to booster clinics anywhere in Canada this fall and know that you're going to be able to get a booster dose that can protect you both against the original strain of COVID-19 and against the whole family of Omicron's variants. Now, the Omicron variant is what caused the big wave of COVID-19 last winter. And so health officials are really hoping that people will roll up their sleeves and get boosted for the protection against that particular strain of COVID-19. Now, this is the second of these, they're called bivalent vaccines, meaning that they work against both of the versions or strains of COVID. This one is from the companies Pfizer and BioNTech, and the other one is from the pharma company Moderna. So these are available across the country now, and what health officials are telling you is if it's been 6 months or more since you got a booster shot or since you've been infected with COVID, it's time for you to go and get a booster now.
And while that might be the message from officials, we know that availability is one thing, uptake is a whole other story. So what are officials thinking or saying about whether or not people are actually going to roll up their sleeves, as you say, and get boosters? Yeah,
it's definitely a concern. We heard the term vaccine fatigue being thrown around in today's news conference from Health Canada. Look, Arthi, 90% of adults across the country got vaccinated against COVID. But when it comes to getting a booster, it's been less than 60%. And so the concern now is what percentage of people are actually going to roll up their sleeves again and get another booster, especially given that there is, to some extent, an attitude among a lot of people that they're less concerned about COVID. So you're going to see more of a publicity campaign being done by Health Canada and by some of the provinces as well, trying to encourage people to get that added protection. It's particularly important for people who are older or who have other health conditions that make them more vulnerable to serious illness from COVID.
All right, lots to watch. Thanks for this, Mike. That is the CBC's Mike Crawley from our health unit in Toronto.